Hello, people. Let's look at this movie I just watched. And like I always tell you, when you are watching a movie, watch with your conscious mind of learning something in this movie. If you put on a movie and you're watching, ask yourself at the end of the day, I should be able to tell myself what I learned, or I should be able to grab a life lesson or a life lesson from the movie. Now we are looking at this movie, The Land of Gold. All right. Before we get into it, let me ask you this question: have you ever seen how money can make a whole community or a whole family or a person forget about themselves? For example, you know a family or you know someone who never had money, but that person have reputation, that person have respect, that person have a lot that you look and admire. But the moment that person have money, something changes, right? Or something didn't change about that person. Have you ever seen such experience? If yes, then that is exactly what the land of gold shows us. Now, from the very first scene, this movie grabs your attention and makes you ask some questions to yourself. If you find gold at your backyard today, if you find gold in your house today, will you still remain the same person? Will you still remain the same person if you discover gold at your backyard? Will you still remain the same person? Now let's get into the story of this movie. Now, this movie begins in a quiet village where life is simple. Everybody knows each other, everybody minds their business, and peace was their main goal. There was peace in this community. Suddenly, the discovery of gold turned everything upside down. At the beginning, when gold was discovered in this community, people were so happy. People were excited that hey, their dreams have come true. They are hoping that everything is going to be fine. Those who had big dreams were already, building their dreams, and those who also had hopes were so happy. But suddenly, as the gold keeps spreading, greed also spread. Greed becomes the root of their community. Greed replaced peace. Now we look at the two main actors in this movie. The two main actors, too sweet, Anand and Prisma James. These are the two actors in this movie, the two main characters in this movie that I watched so closely. They were so peaceful, they were so kind. The belt goes together. They discussed everything together. But with the discovery of gold, everything turned upside down in their friendship. Everything turned upside down in their relationship. Everything turned upside down in their marriage. They became suspicious of each other. Dreams were already shattered. People who used to smile together now look at each other in a suspicious way. The same goal that they saw, that they discovered, and were so happy that is bringing peace and joy toward the community apart. Now, as the main character struggle in this movie between chasing riches and keeping their integrity, we begin to see the real message of this movie. This movie teaches us that money is powerful. Yes, money can buy a lot of things, but money can also destroy you. Money can also expose a person's true character. Money can expose a family's real secret. Gold can build a person and it can also destroy a person. This is a message from this movie. Some people lose their values, some forget their roots, some even risk their lives just to hold a piece of that gold that was discovered, or a piece of that wealth that they discovered. But at the end of the day, it destroys them, it takes them down the drain. But the movie also shows us something very important that I want you to grab. This movie tells us that true riches are not only what you put in your pocket. True riches is not what you can touch. True riches is not what you keep in the bank. True wealth is your peace of mind, your relationship with others, your reputation, and the values that you live in the society, the value that you stand by. So what is the use of gold? What is the use of wealth? What is the use of money if you lose yourself in the process? This is a message that is coming from this movie. So by the end of this movie, right? If you watch this movie, by the end of this movie, you'll discover that the land of gold leaves you thinking deeply. It reminds us that the most precious thing in this life cannot be mined from the ground. They come from the heart. It's a powerful film that is filled with dreams, that is filled with emotion and wisdom, and it speaks directly to both young and old. So if you're watching this movie, let the movie speak to you. Let the movie teach you about something. Now let me know from you. If gold suddenly enters your life today, if you finally get that wealth that you're looking for today, do you think you will handle it well? Do you think the relationship that you're building will still be the same? Do you think your value in the society will still be the same? Do you think the humble you is still going to remain the humble you? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. And if you've not watched this movie, please go and watch it. A lot of lessons to be learned.